Okay, let's have some fun with this. In April of 2024, there was an announcement I read that this big company called Google was thinking of making a purchase of another big company. And I read about it again yesterday, this week, in the third week of May. And I think if this goes through, it's going to make a huge change on how you sell courses, how you build your education business, how you help other people. What am I talking about? Google and Hubspot. Now, Google is $300 and some billion a year in revenue. Hubspot, I think, is $2 or $3 billion in revenue right now. Both big companies, but why is this important? Well, if you use Microsoft 365 or I don't know what it's called right now, or G Suite or the Google Suite, there's kind of two camps, right? And if you take a look at those camps, from the big picture, the one thing that Google has been missing is a CRM tool. And if you don't know what a CRM tool is, it's a customer relationship management tool or software, and it's all about keeping track of your contacts, but more importantly, where they are in your sales process and through right from a lead or a prospect through an actual customer, their history, their purchase, support, everything to do with the customer. Google really hasn't had that. Microsoft has a whole bunch of CRM tools, a little more like a bigger business, but not in the low business. They purchased, of course, LinkedIn, which has Salesforce, which is a CRM. So they're kind of in that spot, but Google was missing it. And what happens when you're missing a tool like that is a lot of people, myself included, started looking all over the place for additional kind of pieces to plug in or add to the fact that we were using Gmail or Google Sheets or any of the other tools that were there to kind of manage all these relationships we had. And especially the Gmail account, right? How are you going to do a support desk? How are you going to manage social media? How are you going to manage keeping track of in a sales funnel? All of that stuff. You had to kind of kludge something together right within Google, any of the apps that they have, or you would have to buy an individual product for, as an example, taking care of doing the email marketing, taking care of the social media marketing, taking care of the help desk. And just to give you an example, one of the things that we do is I've been an ActiveCampaign user personally for a long time. We're a white label reseller of ActiveCampaign, which is an email marketing automation and CRM tool. There's another one that we use called Fluent CRM, which is one that is WordPress specific. And we just did a whole bunch of research for ourselves as well as for our clients, just trying to figure out where are things at now with customer relationship management and keeping track of all of the people in your campus, in your training site, your education business. Where are they in that process? Are they a member of your site? How are you sending social media messages to them? How are you sending emails to them? How do you handle a support request when it comes in? So there's lots to choose from. And just to give you an idea of some of the names that were there, I wrote down some of the names, just the ones that we had. So there's ones that are Gmail specific, like Copper. There's ones like Pipedrive, Nimble CRM, Zoho, Fresh Sales. Some of them are in the project management space when you get things like ClickUp and SmartSuite and Monday, Agile. There's tons of them. And the big one was HubSpot. HubSpot was the one that was a little more small business, not individual or solopreneur related. So there's a lot of focus on HubSpot. And HubSpot, let me just go and we'll open that one up just so you can show. The thing with HubSpot, if we just open this one up, and I think I have a trial account here if it's, let me see if I can log in on this one. There we go. Let's do this one. I'll open this one up. So I got a free account here. And again, you can open these up as free. And the real reason that this is, let's skip for now. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to open my HubSpot account. I'm in HubSpot, in the dashboards here, I've got all sorts of different places. I've got the CRM, the marketing, the content, the commerce, the automations, reporting, and data. So what this is going to do is if Google purchases, there's a couple neat things that are going to happen. And I take a look at our whole Campus Builders program, right? We talk about building the courses, we talk about making sure we have the right customers, but there's a whole 2 other steps. The last 7, 8, and 9 steps are all about content marketing, social media marketing, all of this information that's really, really important to being able to sell and grow your business. You've got to either have one tool that does it or put together a whole bunch of them that do it with your campus or work with your campus. If Google purchases HubSpot, what's going to happen is a couple things. You're going to absolutely, if you do purchase or use HubSpot as an account to manage your CRM, you're now going to have a social media management tool. You're going to have a support desk tool. You're also going to have your customer relationship management from the lead and the prospect end, all of your forms, all of the follow-ups, lead magnets, everything are going to be able to be doing right within HubSpot. And you're going to have access to all of your regular Google tools that will be integrated. Now, why is Google doing this, and what is the other big change that's going to happen is that if you have the information of your CRM now available within the Google tools like AdSense and all the other pieces that are there, you now have a very, very, a very, very powerful way to control the customer journey. And they are going to absolutely change what happens with how you take care of your customers and, more importantly, how you market your courses and your campus. So stay tuned for this. Think about all the things you're doing right now and all the different tools that you're playing around with when you're saying, how am I going to build my business? I want to build my campus. I want to be able to sell courses. I want to be able to help people. I want to do live sessions. How am I going to run that business? Google and HubSpot. And if Google purchases HubSpot, this is all going to be intertwined or put together in one spot. So this is something that's kind of interesting. Just pay attention to it. I'm not sure that it'll actually go through because I don't know if they'll actually allow the purchase because of the data that's being put together between those two big ones. The biggest CRM tool I think right now is HubSpot. It's the largest in terms of revenues and users. So Google's going to have access to all that CRM data with all the access to the data that they already have through all of the large language, like the Gemini and all the other tools that they have that have just added, plus the search results, the AdSense. There might be a monopoly issue there. Even if there isn't, the fact that they are talking to each other and thinking about putting things together, you know where the industry's going. And if you're building an education business, you have to think of what else do I have to do or what else is required other than making good courses. And the hard part is for us now is you have to be in a position where you can market your program and your campus and not necessarily just your courses. It's not about selling courses. It's about selling transformations and the program that you have to guide people through those transformations. So keep that in the back of your mind. Hopefully it helps you kind of decide, what else am I going to do other than courses? Am I going to use a CRM tool to help me manage that marketing process? If so, take a look at HubSpot and keep this thing with Google in the back of your mind. If you want to join our community, it's teachonline.io. If you just want to talk to someone and find out about how you can be a campus builder and build an education business, just book some time with us at trainingsites.io. Hope you enjoy this. James Maduke speaking. Take care. Expect the best.